A dusty, late summer afternoon, the sun low and golden, casts a long shadow across the playground. A small cluster of girls laughs at nothing in particular, faces flushed, voices high. At the edge of the asphalt, a lone figure stands shyly, her backpack heavy on one shoulder. She's the new girl, Lena, fresh from a city 1,000 miles away, skin the rich hue of mahogany, hair tucked into neat cornrows. The girls glance her way and giggle, uncertain. She tightens her grip on the strap, a bully in leopard print. Leggings Macy flicks her ponytail and calls out, voice dripping with false sweetness, "Hey, city girl, lost your map?" The others snort laughter. Lena swallows. She opens her mouth to answer but closes it. The laughter escalates. Lena shifts, searching for some friend in the crowd, any friendly face. But there's none. She turns to go, head bowed. Macy moves. In kicks Lena's shoelace. Lena stumbles. The girls cheer. Lena stops, steadies herself, and looks up. In that freeze-frame moment, hurt and humiliation. Then something shifts. An inner voice reminding Lena who she is. A survivor, bold and proud. She squares her shoulders, lifts her chin. She straightens her backpack strap, letting it fall casually to her side. "You think that's funny?" Lena's voice is soft but firm. Macy's face flickers between surprise and triumph. "Funny, how you all act so small in a big school." The group silences, staring. Macy steps forward, fists clenched. She's taller than Lena by a head, but Lena doesn't flinch. "You talking to me?" Macy spits. "You got a problem, city girl?" Lena nods. "I got a problem with bullies." A hush falls. The other girls hover, uncertain. No one steps forward. Lena keeps her eyes on Macy. "You pick on someone who's different, someone who just wants a friend." Lena's chest rises. "I'm not going anywhere." Macy's jaw flexes. Then she lunges, shoving Lena hard. Lena's world tilts. She goes down on one knee, her hand slamming into the rough pavement. The others gasp. Lena's fingers sting. She winces but doesn't cry out. She pushes up. Macy laughs and pushes again. Lena stumbles back, but she keeps her balance. The other girls cluster behind Macy as if daring Lena to fight more. Lena's heart pounds, but her voice is steady. "You know, hurting someone else doesn't make you bigger, it makes you smaller." Macy hesitates. The group stirs. The bell rings, shrill. The girls melt away, heading inside. Macy throws one last glare, then turns and storms off. Lena stands alone, chest heaving. A teacher appears at the cafeteria door, scanning the yard. Seeing Lena, she offers a small nod and beckons. Lena lifts one shoulder in thanks and walks toward her, every step echoing her pride. Morning sun filters through tall windows in the cafeteria. Lena sits alone at a table. Trays clatter nearby as girls exchange gossip. Lena picks at her sandwich. Across the room, a boy with glasses, short and studious, watches her. At the next table, a quiet girl doodles in her notebook, pencil pausing as she glances toward Lena. Lena looks around. No one calls out. She tries a small smile but drops it. Loneliness crowds in. The bell rings and the students rise. Lena stands, buffer of emptiness within her. She slings her bag over one shoulder and heads for the door. Hallway lockers soar on either side. Students crisscross in tight streams. Lena's footsteps echo. She stops at her locker, third row down, slides it open and begins arranging notebooks. Suddenly a hand reaches in and hurls her things onto the floor. Lena gasps, bends to collect them. Macy stands there, arms akimbo, heels clicking against the tile. "Oops, clumsy me," Macy sneers. "Maybe you should learn to watch where you stand." She steps back, letting Lena struggle. A pair of girls behind her giggle. Lena gathers her things, voice low. "Stop with this, Macy." Macy laughs, spins on her heel, then stalks away. Lena slams the locker door shut, breath catching. Tears burn, but she blinks them away. She grips the locker door, knuckles white. The hallway empties as the bell rings. Later, gym class. Inside the crowded locker room, Lena changes into her gym shorts. The air smells of sweat and body wash. She pulls on her t-shirt, then pauses as a whisper floats to her ears. There she is. A line of girls blocks her path. Lena hesitates. Macy steps forward, voice low. City girl, you think you're tough? Let's see how tough you are in dodgeball. Other girls nod. A ring forms. Lena swallows. I don't want trouble. Macy snatches the ball from a table, winds her arm back and hurls it. Lena ducks and misses the catch. The ball slams into her side. She folds over, winded. Laughter peals. The teacher whistles. Game on. Teams form. Lena stands in the back row. Dodgeballs fly. Lena zigzags, tries to dodge. A ball thumps her knee. She stumbles. A second ball grazes her arm. She falls. The crowd jeers. Lena takes a breath, pushes herself up. She wipes tears. Then she does something no one expects. She grins. That small gesture quiets them. She wipes her face and gets into dodge stance. The ball snaps at her. She raises her arms and catches it, once, twice. She throws it back. One girl out. Another. The crowd gasps. Macy's mouth drops open. By the end of class, Lena's team wins. The girls stare in stunned silence. Lena walks off the court, head high, chest filled with triumph. Macy limps after, expression clouded. That evening, Lena sits at her desk in her new bedroom. A single bed. A small desk, a window overlooking the street. She opens her laptop and starts a video call. Her grandmother's face appears, smiling warmly. How was your first day, my star? The grandmother asks. Lena shrugs. It was loud and hard. She hesitates. But I made them see I won't back down. Her grandmother claps softly. That's my girl. Remember, your strength comes from within and from your roots. You carry all of us with you. Tears prickle Lena's eyes. I miss you. She smiles. Thanks, Nana. She ends the call and sits for a moment, listening to the hum of the street. Next morning, Lena walks into school in a crisp white blouse and dark jeans. She meets the boy with glasses by her locker. He offers a small nod. She returns a tentative smile. At lunch, Lena sees the quiet doodler at a nearby table. The doodler lifts her head, hesitates, then pats the seat beside her. Lena sits. The girl extends a crayon drawing. It shows two figures holding hands beneath a tree. Lena smiles, touches the paper. It's beautiful. The girl's face lights up. They eat together. Lena's heart warms. After school, Lena heads to the bus stop. Macy and her gang appear, deliberately blocking the way. Lena's chest tightens. Macy steps forward, gaze hard. I owe you something. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a small folded note. Her hand trembles. She tosses it at Lena's feet and turns to leave. Lena picks up the note. She unfolds it and reads, I'm sorry. I was scared of your courage. Can we start over? Beneath a shaky signature, Macy. Lena's lips curve. She tucks the note into her pocket. The bus arrives. Lena steps on, heart racing, hope blooming. Over the next week, subtle shifts. Macy hangs back in class, glances at Lena with uncertainty. At lunch, Lena greets her with a nod. Macy returns it. In gym, Macy catches a stray ball and tosses it to Lena. Lena smiles and catches it. The crowd goes quiet with surprise. One afternoon, Lena arrives early to art class. She picks a spot near the window. Macy slips in and sits beside her. Silence. Lena glances sideways. Macy's hand shakes as she holds a paintbrush. Thanks for catching that ball. Lena nods. We cool? Macy exhales. Yeah, we cool. The teacher calls them to start their project. Paint what inspires you. Lena smooths her brush across the canvas. Macy watches curiously. Finally, Macy dips her brush and begins. A month passes. Lena's confidence blossoms. The other girls begin to include her in conversation. At the bus stop, they chat and laugh. Lena's backpack no longer seems so heavy. One day, Macy approaches Lena in the hallway, cheeks flushed. She holds out a folded note. Lena unfolds it. "Would you like to sit with me and my friends at lunch?" The friends, once silent bystanders, peek curiously from behind Macy. Lena's eyes shine. She writes beneath, "I'd love to," and tucks it back in Macy's palm. Lena walks away, boarding the bus. She glances back. Macy's face beams. For the first time, friendship has taken root where cruelty once stood.